In this tutorial, we'll discuss the editable content blocks that are made available once the Connect RFQ plugin has been enabled. Several editable content blocks are available, each used within different parts of the forms generated as part of the RFQ functionality. Default content for these content blocks is already populated, with administrators able to customize and design these contents. Details on the editable content blocks provided as part of the RFQ module are provided in the Connect RFQ settings page. Just navigate to the relevant editable contents section within this page to access these additional details. Okay, so to go into a little more detail on what these content blocks actually contain. So we'll just work down this list of content areas that are detailed in the RFQ settings page. Starting off with the bid form invalid message. This is what the supplier will see if they try to access the bid form, but for whatever reason, they're not able to place a bid. So maybe the quotation, the order has already been given to somebody else, for example, or it's expired. This block will just show them an associated message. It's nice and simple to start off with. It's just saying that no bid can be placed for this quote, but as with any editable content block, you can customize that as necessary, make it more visually appealing, for example. We also have the bid form success notification message. That's just very, very similar. That's just showing that your response has been received and recorded. Again, it can be customized. We then have the bid form. So this is the main bid form that the supplier will see. So they'll receive an email that will give them a link to the bid form where they can actually put in the details of their quote. And what you're modifying from the editable content block is the header, the main body message, and the footer. So what we're looking at here is the header. The main body message, which you can see at the moment, is a lorem ipsum passage, so we'll need customization. And then the footer. Quite similar, we have the shipped form. So this is once the order has actually been assigned to a particular supplier. They are sent an email where they can register when that order has actually been shipped, and they'll be sent to another form similar to this. And again, they can modify the header as one content block, the body, and the footer. The last two here are already shipped notifications and success notifications. They're just very similar to what we saw previously, where at the moment in the default, you've just got a separate page giving a simple success or failure message. And again, they can be customized as you see fit. So as we mentioned, you can modify the content of those content blocks that are displayed to your suppliers. If I go to the editable content area within RFQ admin, most of you will be familiar with this section by now and different areas of the site that you can modify. Any content blocks associated with the RFQ module will be located in the custom section. You can modify any of those content blocks by clicking on the edit button next to the relevant row. And then whilst a base template is pre-populated, the administrator is expected to fully define the content of these blocks. So we can see on this one, for example, that the default template is populated. However, the main body of text as part of that body is currently a lorem ipsum passage, which is awaiting input from the administrator. The content of these blocks can be generated by any of the three body text editor setting types. So by default, they'll be set to the code mirror editor, but you can also utilize the rich editor or the content template editor to make much more visually appealing templates if writing the actual code is not something that you're capable of doing. As always, we do recommend utilizing the content templates, allowing you to generate detailed web page content without having to manually create the HTML code.